Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. This is the Capital One Orange Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowl here in the booth with Kirk Hermstreet. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. Kickoff out of bounds. The ball will be spotted up at the 40-yard line. On the run, it's Brown. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, this is what I love to see from the defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. To the air, it's Manning. On the move now. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
What a play here by this defensive line. You can get so caught up in the flashy offense of Ohio State in recent years. But let's not forget, a skill-play defense in the shoe and have such great history and tradition with that defensive line play.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Looking to scramble. On the run, he'll let it go. Wide open downfield. And they get the conversion there. 1st down now from the 33.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a 3rd down. Early in the game, a chance to get him off the field. But instead, this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
They've got it in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. He's running out of time here. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
So on 4th down now, out comes the field goal unit. This will be an attempt from 52 yards. Let's see if he's got the distance. The field goal is good. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Scanning the field. It's St. Clair. Finds his man. It's Fleming. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. From the shotgun, handoff inside. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Caught over the middle. It's Smith. Breaking free at the 35. Touchdown, Ohio State. They connect for 6. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch. And this defense just unable to corral him.
And the point after is good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Mistake by the kicker. And the offense will set up now at the 40.
On the ready.
Takes the handoff and tests the left side. He's found some room at the 45. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Dogs.
It was just a matter of time till this guy found the seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that second and third level. And with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
PAT is good, so the score is 10-7 now. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Makes the grab. It's Smith.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up to take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
Grab down the middle. It's Thurman. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
They'll run it from the gun. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5. Buckeyes looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Trying to find some room. It's Peoples. And just a short gain this time, they're able to get him down.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Running play called on 3rd and short. Big-time conversion to keep the drive going. First down now from the 30.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
Dropping back, it's St. Clair. Makes the catch. It's Smith. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offensive coordinator is doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. hard snap to the back. Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Come up on third down. Solid drive. Defense trying to get off the field here. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. The pass rush closing in. He's got it near the end zone. Tackle at the 5-yard line. Now it's first and goal right there.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Here's a handoff on first and goal. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and there's nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Makes a quick catch. He will score. Touchdown, Buckeyes. That kind of execution, a long drive, that's why his team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with a pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
The extra point makes it a 4-point game. Well, Ohio State has the lead here, Kirk. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense is back out on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. They'll try the right here. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Back to throw. It's Manning. Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
And this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance. He gets out of the pressure off to his right. But man, did he take a hit. He wasn't able to complete this pass.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. He'll throw it now. Oh, and he doesn't hang on. Almost intercepted at the perimeter there. Couldn't make the play, but it brings up fourth down. The Dogs will line up to punt it away. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. On first down, it's play action. Cut quickly. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
That completion makes it second and short. They go with a direct snap. He picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
You know, Chris, what a great run here. You think about Ohio State, you think lately about those NFL-ready wide receivers, but we all know it starts with their running games, all those great backs they've had over the years.
Just trying to get rid of it. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Couldn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point, move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
And they bring him down, but not before he reaches the 38. First down from there. He escapes the pocket. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Love the aggressive mindset from the play caller here on first down. Take a shot downfield. The only thing is, they're all covered. Nobody's open. He gets flushed out of the pocket, decides to run towards the boundary and gets out of bounds, and a good gain and a first down.
Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
What a great job here by the defender on a deep ball downfield. One of the toughest things to do is get your head turned back, locate the football. He does it perfectly and bats it away.
And they'll give it to the back. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Dropping back, it's St. Clair. Running out of time in the pocket. And is intercepted. Could take it all the way. Past the 50. Inside the 40. They'll finally catch him. That's a huge return. They get the takeaway and set the offense up in great position.
How about the big fella coming up with the interception? You don't see that very often.
And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Handoff here from the shotgun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody has to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Back in motion now. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Good pass to the flat to a receiver. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen. Where's he going to go? Blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Running back grabs it on a screen. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up fourth down.
The offense gets some positive yards here, but they're going to be short of the first down marker to set up fourth down. Really good job by the defense of tackling and the awareness to keep him short of that first down marker.
Straight down the middle.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Rodgers. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Back to pass. It's St. Clair. Sideline catch Bay, but out of bounds short of the first down. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. Second down after that completion. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Second down, we're going to throw it. Caught near the sticks. It's Smith. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Always have to be careful on the sideline not to step out accidentally. The wide receiver does a good job here on the route to bring the ball in while on a tightrope.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. The gain moves the ball to the 34. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. Important second down play coming up. Takes the handoff. It's Peoples. Stop out at the 39, but good enough for a first down. The Buckeyes looking to crank up the tempo a bit. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Grab near the sticks. It's Graham. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield at the 48.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Runs through the defender.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so a really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
This offense has become a first down machine, and that's so demoralizing for a defense, especially for those star players who don't sub out as much. By the fourth quarter, it really starts to wear you out.
They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. He stopped, and he gets a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
The Buckeyes lining up here on 1st and 10. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Quick throw misses his mark there, incomplete. Fans of the defense got to be frustrated. The offense cannot be stopped here. Dropping back, it's St. Clair. And the pass is incomplete.
Boy, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play. But give them credit. They were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. The offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. From the shotgun, drops back. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock.
But what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. And he's got it! Touchdown, Ohio State.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
And the PAT is good. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Oh, and he's got some space here. Picks up some blocks. Can they catch him? Came close to breaking it. Steps out of bounds on the final play of this 3rd quarter. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Georgia, 13.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. They built the lead with an efficient running game. Let's see if they can take to the air now to start the third quarter. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Buckeyes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. The shotgun running play call. Some hard running there through a tackle. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. But that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through it.
They'll try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. He is stuffed at the line. It's going to bring up fourth down. The Buckeyes will have to punt this one away.
Number 42 in park formation to kick it away.
See if he can make a play on this return. And the returner will be brought down. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Running play goes backwards, makes it second down and 12 now. Scanning the field, it's Manning. That's caught. It's Taylor. Man heads out of bounds after a decent gain. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Out of the gun now on third down. Moves out of the pocket. On the run here, lets it go. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Buckeyes. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
Oh, he tried to force that, and it backfires. Heck of a job by the defense of stepping in front of that throw and taking it all the way back for a touchdown.
And the extra point was up and good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick-6 in the last possession. Defense is coming after him. It's a sack. They've got it back at the 4-yard line.
I mean, that's just being a difference maker up front. You look at that uniform, you think over the years with Joey Bosa, Nick Bosa, and Chase Young, and so many great defensive linemen. And this guy right here is showing you he's got some of the similar skill set as some of those greats.
Looking to pass here on second down. That's reeled in. It's Taylor. Brought down, but broke a tackle. Produced a solid gain there.
Chris, to me, I think the quarterback wanted to get this ball thrown downfield, but good coverage forces him to throw it underneath. But give an assist to the O-line, giving him enough time to be able to evaluate that coverage.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Looking to throw. It's Manning. Looks to the left for a quick throw, but they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
The Bulldogs will come to the line here looking to convert on fourth down. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going. The Dogs come to the line to run the hurry-up.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
Looking to throw yet again. On the move now. He fires downfield. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They finally get him down, but a big play for 46.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw. And that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years. Guys like Matthew Stafford and Aaron Murray, and more recently Jake Fromm, and of course Stetson Bennett, who won back-to-back national championships. And what they're seeing today from this quarterback, they got to be very proud of.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking to scramble. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. Makes the catch for a huge gain right near the sideline. And the Bulldogs line up with a first and goal. The coordinator showing heavy blitz pre-snap. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. Direct snap. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Point after, knocked right through. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Well, they thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? It's a shotgun run call, and the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, there's something we haven't seen much in this game at all. That ball carrier being tackled near the line of scrimmage. Maybe if this defense can make more plays like that in the second half, their team will be able to chip away at this lead.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Dropping back. It's St. Clair. Quarterback looking to scramble. Slides to avoid the big hit. The Buckeyes looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. Makes a quick grab. Moves the ball to the 37 for a first down. Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoffs, working with the lead. It comes down to a third down. They do their job, convert. Now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
Looking to throw it on first down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. He escapes the pocket. Breaks into open space. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
Boy, this defense, everything you want from them they do here except contain the quarterback. Nobody's open downfield. They pressure the quarterback. The only problem is they can't keep him short of the first down marker.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Gonna run it. It's White. They test the middle to get stopped. That run goes nowhere. Well, Kurt, Ohio State has the lead here after 1. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Play action fake. Looking to throw. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Pulls it in. It's Smith.
Man, I've really enjoyed watching this guy play all year, and it's been great to see him in person today, making good decisions, accurate throws, and keeping this offense moving.
Looking to pass. It's St. Clair. Caught near the goal line. And he's in. Touchdown, Ohio State. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine. A playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And it's a direct snap. Looking for more. They get him down, but not before an explosive run play on this wildcat look. It's a first down. First down and 10 now. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. The sure hands. It's Humphreys.
How about the job by this defense against this receiver? One of the top receivers in the country. They knew he was going to be able to be a big factor in this game, and they have kept him quiet all game long until right now. In the 4th quarter, he comes up with his first catch.
And he went out of bounds after a short gain on that run.
Well, he was close to getting to that corner, picking up some big yards, but the defense does a good job of getting him out of bounds.
We're going to convert on 3rd down. They come to the line in the wildcat formation. Direct snap. Defense has got him, but that wildcat wrinkle earns enough to get the first down.
Hey, it's a nice pickup. You got the first down on the ground. That's a great job. But remember, it's a 2-possession game. You got to pick it up a bit. This defense will welcome those kind of plays all game long because the clock will keep moving. So you got to put that ball in the end zone and try to get the ball back.
On the run, he'll let it go. But they don't make the connection. That run is incomplete. The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 38. Back to pass. It's Manning. Makes the catch downfield. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. Dogs will hustle to the line here to run the hurry out.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Have been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as...
Hauls it in outside the 10 and still running. Touchdown, Bulldogs. No chance to catch him there.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's Rodgers. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. This game just got tighter. The temptation might be to sit on this lead, but we'll see how aggressive they get. He'll hand it off. That gain moves the ball out near the 25. Second down after that run on the previous play.
Well, this is where you really rely on your offensive line. But late in the game, you got the lead. You got to run the football. They know you're going to run the football. Get behind that big offensive line, run that running back, make sure he protects the football. You got a great chance at a victory.
Solid run. They'll bring it down to the 28-yard line.
Chris, at least there's some positive yards there from this run game. It hasn't been pretty today. It's really, to me, kept them out of finding any kind of offensive rhythm. Now, they have the lead, but it's despite this offense not necessarily having their best day.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Caught by the receiver. The Buckeyes pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs.
The defense gets these guys to 3rd down. They got a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the 1st down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
Gets into space at the 50. Comes out of bounds after another big gain on the ground. This running game has been strong today. Well, finally some room to run for this back. The defense had done a good job of containing him until that play.
Well, they've done a really good job up to this point, Chris, of containing him. He finally does get out, but I think it's an example of why you don't give up on the running game. Even when you're not as...
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as a quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
The sack sets up 2nd down. Looking to pass. It's St. Clair. Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 30.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
The tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. 1st and goal on the 9.
What a really good run by this running back. The defense fortunate to be able to bring him down inside the 10-yard line. But it's 1st and goal for the offense.
You snap it, quarterback looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly, you got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
No gain makes it 2nd and goal from the 9. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back. The Buckeyes hustle to the line to run the hurry up. On 3rd and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. And it's intercepted. A crushing play.
That's the last thing that you can afford to do. Working with the lead in the 4th quarter, I thought it'd be easy throws, high percentage throws, run the football, keep that clock moving. Now you've given your opponent a chance to get back into this game.
And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Hard-fought playoff game comes down to this. Can the offense find the end zone late here? Gonna run it. It's Brown. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Comes down to this in this playoff game. 4th quarter. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? To throw, it's Manning. Pump over the middle. It's Taylor. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. Short throw complete to the tight end. Brought down to the 23, good enough for a first down. Comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? First down, looking to throw the football. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. It's caught. Did he get a foot in? Yes, they say it's a catch, a big game. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game, final minutes, and the offense produced some magic. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Bringing pressure. And he just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Back to throw again. Looking to make a big play downfield. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
And he'll drop back here on third down. Quick throw, testing the middle. Catch made in space. Look out. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23. To throw, it's Manning. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. Second down coming up now.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Looking downfield near the end zone. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
And that's going to bring up a critical third down here as we're late into this football game and a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a first down.
On third down, he drops to throw. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. He could not hang on for a touchdown. My goodness.
Fourth down now, and defensively, you know you're just asking these guys to make one more stop to seal the victory.
Fourth down, he's throwing for it. And the pass is incomplete. A crucial misfire here late in the game, and the ball will turn over on downs.
Boy, as a play caller, you save this play for this moment. Under 2 minutes to go. Fourth down, fourth quarter, game on the line, and then you just got to rely on your quarterback to make good decisions and be accurate with the football. In this case, he is not, and that to me is probably the ball game.
Now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? Receiver in motion now. Looking for some space. It's White. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Playoff games coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. Looking downfield, it's St. Clair. And the pass knocked down by the defense, incomplete.
Hey, I understand the aggressive approach here on third down and long, trying to pick up the first down, but look at the scoreboard. You've got the lead in the fourth quarter. Smart play would have been to keep running the football, work the clock, force them to use their timeouts. Now at fourth down and long with the lead, tough decision here. I think you got to punt it away.
Here comes the opening play of the drive. It begins from the 33. The pocket breaking down. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. They scoop up here.
The offensive staff just took a
5. And they stopped the clock with a timeout. 9 seconds remaining. This offense showing their explosive ability. One huge play, and they're set up in the red zone. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Physical defending, that one falls incomplete, brings up second down.
Well, they're down to their final play. They've got to get the ball to the end zone. That's the first challenge. Part 2 will be trying to hit the two-pointer. But let's focus right now on this last play to see if they can get it to the end zone.
Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment.
Chris, how fitting that this offense finds a way to score a touchdown late in the game. They've been doing it all year long, and a big reason that they're here in the postseason. Now, you always practice the two-point plays, right? Now, you better pick your best one and deliver to tie this game up.
So they get the important touchdown, but you need a two-point conversion to tie the game. And it's a direct snap. And he's got it. The two-point conversion ties the game. Might be headed for OT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Rodgers. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. So tied up after regulation, we go to overtime. Remember, in college football, it's dueling possessions. In the second overtime, if we get there, you have to go for 2 points if you score a touchdown. And the third overtime here just becomes a series of two-point tries.
And I know that's your favorite, to see if we can get to that third series of these overtimes. I love extra football, so I'm looking forward to this. Let's see who's going to win it.
Comes our first play of overtime. To the air, it's Manning. Quick throw to the left side. And it's going to be way off. The receiver was wide open. The pass off target. Missed opportunity.
Oh, my gosh. Would he love to have that one back. Open receiver downfield, and he misses him. That's where you go back to the receiver and say, hey, man, that one's on me. I'm coming right back to you.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Direct snap. Breaks free. First down and more. He's still running. It's a touchdown as they jump on top here in overtime. That's another touchdown for this running back. They can't stop him. Dream performance in this playoff game.
Yeah, this is going to be a performance we're going to be talking about for a long time. I just love watching because he's doing it in so many different ways. We've seen speed. We've seen his physicality. He's breaking tackles. Boy, just an absolute dream scenario, as you said.
Pressure on this offense here in overtime. They must score a touchdown to stay alive. Looking for a gap. It's Peoples. They get him down, but that's a solid game. Buckeyes will come to the line to run the hurry up. they'll run it out of the shotgun, refusing to be brought down before gaining first down yardage.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Looking to throw. It's St. Clair. And it's a touchdown. You're an extra point away from double OT, or you go for two and win it right now.
What a job of answering it, coming up with that touchdown. Good throw by the quarterback, put a touchdown on the board, and now with all this momentum, part of me really wants to just try to end it right here and go for two for the victory.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. So one overtime, not enough to decide this one. Here comes the first play of double OT. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Solid 8-yard gain, brings up a 2nd and 2.
I like that you trust your running back who's still trying to run the football. You got to be careful. You get into overtime, this defense is thinking not just stop this runner, but try to...
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Peoples. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have 1st and goal now.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. Forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
So the offense has a 1st and goal now here in the 2nd overtime. Obvious false start there, moving too early. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So the offense now will set up 1st and goal here in double overtime. Back to throw. It's St. Clair. He's got it right near the end zone. Brought down, but the catch moves the ball all the way down to the 1.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
Solid 1st down gain sets the ball up close to the goal line. Can they finish it off here on 2nd and goal? They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Down inside the red zone, they reach in their bag of tricks here, but the defense does a really good job of being aware and bringing the ball carrier down.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. 3rd and goal, looking to throw the ball. Aiming for a touchdown to claim the lead in double overtime. And now a 2-point try coming up.
Well, if you're going to give it to him, he's going to take it. That's his 3rd touchdown today against this defense. Whether they play zone or they play man, he's finding ways to win matchups and get the ball to the end zone.
There's the snap. He's looking to throw. He did not get in. They stopped him, and the lead remains at 6 here in overtime.
Ohio State 48, Georgia 42.
So pressure on this offense. They must answer with a touchdown to stay in this game. And now the defense will spend a timeout to get everybody on the same page before this important play. So So pressure on this offense here in overtime. They must score a touchdown to stay alive. And it's a direct snap. He's got the first down and still motoring. Touchdown, Georgia. The answer here in OT.
Well, they did the tough part here by coming up with this touchdown. The game is tied. Now, of course, the rule in that second overtime, you got to go for two. Let's see what their favorite two-point play is. See if they can win it.
So it all comes down to this. If they make their two-point try, it's game over. A chance to win it right now. Direct snap. And he gets in there. The two-point try wins the game in overtime.